Okay. So, possibilities. Possibility one. We're not watching this. Can I have a lot? Second possibility. You're not taking any notifiers. Just be. Why after why? Now. Now, Jailbreak is one of those games which you can go like, yeah, this is good. Then you go like, my god, this is horrible. Crap, did I exit out of the way? Nope. Oh wait, I did. Nice. No, I was really worried that I didn't exit at the right time. Family Paradise. God, no. See, these are all games that have bots in them. Wait, what? These are all games that have bots in them, except for the Wii Fu games. Anything with that little RTH or O, that's genuine. Like, all of these are genuine. With the RTHO. Basically, like, these games. These games are genuine. And when you put your genuine numbers, they really just don't spread at all. Like, you don't get a lot of people playing them. Like Insurance Scam Simulator. You have built to survive now. That's a good thing. Then we have Zombie Hunting Simulator. I haven't played this. And I don't think I ever will. For obvious reasons. They've got Built to Survive, though. Play with friends. Nah, that really doesn't seem my type. Wicked Tycoon could do. Two-player Wicked Tycoon. Maybe? Nah. I really have my limits. And even if I really didn't upload this at the right time, I can just start another one if you comment. Right? And trust me, I have no problem with restarting the entire stream. Now, this isn't one of the RT games, so how did this get here? Since the RT games have that little thing here. So obviously that doesn't have the sponsored thing on. So either they decided to take that off for an ad, or something else. Ooh, wait. Mining Ink Remastered. Don't think I ever played this. No. We got Booger. Booger. Good game, but not a game I can actually play without a lot of lag. Which leads me to Dungeon Quest. Yes, Dungeon Quest. This game is one of those games. Oh!
Hey, old.
Hey?
Time to eat.
Okay, I'll be back in a while, everybody. Crud. Oh! Okay, so we're still all here? Great. Now, I can't see my viewer count, so, if you keep track of that, I'll be happy about that. But if you can't see viewer count, then I'll have to do some major tweaking. Dang it. Won't let me do the necessary tweaking. What? Ah, there we go. That's because this is upside down. Wait just a second. There we go. I'll bring it up here, just so it gets in the way of everybody else. Now, the brightness of it won't be that good. And I can't increase the brightness. Okay, so it's over here. Okay. Skip tutorial. Confirm. So I know what I'm doing with this game. Now, that's a little glitch that happens. Just ignore it. Yeah. You always start with this. The game always teaches you to use that one. You know what? Let's have that there so I can see my money. There we go. That's good. Ferris wheel, can't get. Spiral slide. Could get the carousel. That's something new, which nobody will get first. No exit. Yep. Wait just a second. I need to physically move the camera. Now, I need paths. I know which path is which. This is a Q path. But I'm a lot smarter with Q paths than I would be with normal paths. So if you're smart, so you can do that. Like this Q path is longer than it should be. Isn't that a problem? No. No, it is not. For the exit path, you just want normal paths. Now, we close this, get out of build mode. Just because I don't wash my hands doesn't mean I don't. Just because I don't wash my hands in public doesn't mean I don't wash them. Guess quality. 6 lower is faster. Wide quality. Use all 15 guest models. Yeah. Medium. Far. Park's name. That's good. In the build mode. There we go. Entry cost 12. That's a traditional cost. Now you can open this without testing it. I'd recommend only upping it by 2 for your first time. Don't mess with the colors or anything for your first time either. Only upping it by 2 should give you what you're looking for. Around the amount of people you'd want on this ride. Now remember, I've made this queue path longer than it needs to be. Now everybody should do that. Make sure that queue paths are longer than they need to be if they were going to be really short normally. Because that can actually make guests angry that they can't get into the queue. Well, by get angry, I mean they just walk around aimlessly and then just forget about the ride. So definitely have a long queue path. Now, for guests who enter your park, I recommend lowering the entrance fee by 2. And upping everything else by 2. That will make it a little bit more obvious what you're looking for. But for YouTube's sakes, I'm going to lower it down to 12. This will attract a lot more customers, as you're seeing. So this is for YouTube's sake. This is for YouTube, okay? I wouldn't do this normally. Since the game starts you off with 18, they obviously aren't expecting you to change the price so dramatically. But this time, I can make a lot longer queue path. This time, I'm going to do it with fabric. You may think, unnecessarily long path again. I know the drill. Sometimes, just don't make an unnecessarily long path. Like, if it's a really long ride, make a really long path. But if it's not long, don't even bother. Just make it short. Okay? And also, lower by 2. Actually, no, only lower this one by 1. We don't want the prices to be so extreme that people don't even think that we're trying. Now that this is officially open, we can exit build mode. Like, so many people want to ride this. It's ridiculous. See, we have a long queue path, which allows a lot of people to enter. And here we go. See, this one is pretty much immediate for a queue. This one's pretty much immediate, that they just go in here, blah, 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 blah. It's all self-explanatory. It's basically immediate payments. So, you won't expect anybody to go like, oh yeah, I can't ride this because there's too many people already riding it. No, don't expect that with that ride. But for over here, you don't want people to complain about food or anything. So I recommend pizza, then a soft drink stand, but then also be healthy. Put refreshing food stand. That does both as the same with the other stands. Now, that's people saying that this is too high. So if I lower it to 7, and the one stops appearing, look, people started buying it again. See, nobody's complaining about the soft drink prices or the food prices. See, and with more rides and everything to do, more people will come in. Now, the carousel attracts a lot of attention because it's the best ride we actually have. The more popular one. Now, for my sake, I just always use paths if I want to expand. But first, I'd recommend you don't just get those stalls. I recommend you also get Dino and Pirate Hat. But first, I recommend Pirate Hat because that one's just ridiculous, okay? You can get Santa Hat, Witch Hat, but I recommend just Pirate Hat. From my experience. And if you want a lot of people buying your Pirate Hats, put the price down to 5. People will flock for the Pirate Hats. And if they're not buying the Pirate Hats, well, don't expect them to give out. Well, we don't expect you to give out. Now remember, we only reduced the price to ride this by 2. So they are obviously going like, Tom. See, this is everybody who's in there. They're all excited for the carousel. If they're not excited for the carousel, you won't see a queue like that build up. And look. Here. The unlikely thing. A queue for this. Now, a queue for this is a lot faster to move through than for the carousel. But I usually have my stalls up here, because that gives them a lot of room to stack up and everything. Now, this is a pretty advanced park for a beginner to have. Now, this is only because I have, like, knowledge of everything to do. But I'd recommend getting lights at this time. Okay? And by lights, I mean, like, lights. Now, I'd recommend putting them on the path. That was an accident. Now nobody can exit that wide. Or I think the game will just glitch them past it. You won't it? Yeah. The game will glitch them through it, so. See, without lights, like, I have too many visitors for my park. As you see here, so many of them are just walking around and buying stuff. And not actually going on rides or anything. Now they're just walking around and buying stuff, but that's good and bad. Right now it's bad. But now follow my lead. Look. Get a thing here. We are going to build the first recommended thing, finally. Now you're gonna go like, alright, so this is the first thing they recommend you build. Yes, yes it is. I believe it always goes like this. If I'm wrong. Okay. The game always autocorrects you, so you don't have to worry about making mistakes. Now, for this, don't expect the queue to get unnecessarily long. Because it's just a measly path. But if it does get unnecessarily long, go into the editing and just make sure. And also, if you want to make that wide stand out a lot more for everybody who comes, do that. That always makes the wide noticeable. But we're only going to lower its price to 7. Only reduced by 3. Now it takes a while for people to realize that a new path has been created. But they will realize it. Now look at it. Everybody with a lot of guests doesn't have that much money. Except, of course, for the person with 100 guests. But we're going to ignore that, because they're probably somebody who paid Robux. We're not counting people who paid Robux as actual players of this game, okay? Also, they can buy multiple hats. Okay, people are complaining about the prices of the food. Oh my god, 7, that is a bit too high. I see why you complain. See, they're not hungry or thirsty or anything, since I've got all that dealt with, but I have so many people that it's hard to keep up. By giving them wides and everything. This is where the observation tower comes in handy. It can hold a lot of people, as well as do virtually everything you need. Now, of course, its cost is more than we have now. So don't try building it or anything. If you don't have the funds for it, don't do it. Okay? You can do it, but remember, this is our main moneymaker. If we were able to speed this up, like if you go to operations, synchronized rides, enable departure synchronization, get the wide up. See, that could tell you when to stop the wide, basically controlling the speed. Remember, we don't have that. Now, of course, this is based off bots. And if you don't know what bots are... Oh, Solomon. No way! You may be wondering why I reacted like Solomon, no way, as a name thing, but it just reminded me of a video I saw on YouTube. And also, I was wondering when nobody was coming here, so I went over to check. Now bots will recognize it as a place with a white. Oh, look, it's Solomon. Oh my god, he went the wrong way. There we go. He whacking. No, Solomon. Oh, wait. Daily bonus. Claim. Yep. Now we can do the observation tower. You may be wondering, what's the big deal with the observation tower? That's the big deal.
But even when bacteria did it as well, it's still. Yeah, but there are certain bacteria that are still hosts as well. Yeah. Because I can understand how it can happen for a virus, like just over time. But when it comes to bacteria, it just seems like a really stupid move. You know?
Yeah, we have legacy paths.
Bacteria, there are plenty of them who
Then we have Q paths.
negatively impact your host
Legacy.
incredibly well.
Don't do that. Don't waste your money on legacy paths. Unless of course you want to, then go ahead. Waste your money. But you don't want to waste your money, don't do it. Stop. Crap. Now for the obsession tower. This is basically a way to refresh them and give a ride that a lot of people can ride at once. You're casually getting a plug down to them. That's called casually plugging. You obviously paid the person to put you in the game. Or they were just a fan of you and put you in there. Or they just decided it would end up on YouTube and give their game free publicity. Which one happened? Whoa! I didn't even notice this wide success. Didn't expect this wide to do so well. See, around now, we're making decent money. Oh, West Room. Now, this is the problem I really didn't want to come up. Okay? If people think something's too expensive at these prices, they're just a stickler, okay? Ignore them. Don't try to correct it or anything. Since people are sticklers in this game, they'll always find something wrong. Sometimes you just ignore the complaints in this game.
Alright.
Yep. Here's what I expected without the trash cans. Yep, that's how I clean this game. It's ridiculous, but it works. Time for the trash cans. That's what happens when you get them in the restrooms. They get the trash cans. Which I really don't like. There we go, the trash cans. Now make sure they're on a path or else they can't use them. Which is ridiculous, but it's how the game is designed. Oh look. It's a trash can. A wild trash can. Wow, isn't that amazing? A wild trash can. And no, you cannot hire somebody to clean. Trust me. The last time they implemented that, people went crazy. And I literally mean crazy. Putting people who could clean them anywhere. But now it's just like, put a trash can. Where? Everywhere. Also, I just can't deal with that being there. Dang it. Oh my. Light post. Oh, finally, light. Thank God. Now, look, here's the observation tower. Like, a lot of people can go on it at once. It is a packable ride. It's what you use when you have too many visitors. And, would you call 51 visitors a lot? Because that is more than I've ever had in my park before. Wait, I haven't even checked my star rating. That is higher than it has ever been. I'm not joking. Like, I have never had this high. Achievement, getting started. Also, if my live stream randomly stops, I will probably keep talking to you, okay? Even though I don't know it stopped. So, please, if you can tell when the live stream is going to stop, please tell me. Because that is crucial. I need to know. Those bad things can happen. Like Dan TDM actually getting away with this. Casual plug by mistake. Just kidding. That plug was highly intentional. Can't wait until the Obsession Tower comes down to crush me. And end my misery. Will it not do that? Instead, will I glitch? Well, look, it's coming down to... End me! Really? It just makes you get inside it. I thought it was gonna kill me. Oh! And we have a fully packed ride, nearly. I'm back. Fully packed ride, I think. Yep. The maximum amount of people are in the observation tower. See, that is a thing to keep a lot of people together. Like, you still see a lot of people just walking around the park. And there's a point where you just have to accept that it's impossible. And I mean impossible to get enough chairs and everything for them. You just have to admit that there's gonna be so many sticklers that it really doesn't matter. Also, get things like these. If you want to keep a lot of people in place, just get stuff like that. It's a bang for your buck. Okay? Also, I'd recommend creating a separate path to a food court. And by food court, I mean food court. Don't do this, and people will get angry. Like real angry. Doesn't need to be big. It can be relatively small. But it needs at least 8 squares. Oh my god, I had barely enough. This is the food court I'm talking about that I'm setting up. I'm currently setting up the food court I was talking about. I'm currently setting that up. If you're wondering what I was doing. But you may be wondering, what are all those other things for? Oh. Slightly different tables, yeah. Like tables positioned at different angles. For food courts, you'll have everything you can get. But in the food court, everything costs a base, okay? Nothing costs different. You make sure they can get every possible thing in the food court. And then, you have mastered the food court. Bam! That's how you set up a food court right there. People will be impressed by that. And I don't mean the digital people, I mean physical, real life people. That you actually put in that much work to build a food court. They will be impressed. Because you put in a bunch of idiotic work that you did not need. Oh yeah. And I forgot one thing for the food court. Well, more accurately, 3 things for the food court. First of them is really expensive. Lights. You know, what's the problem with lights in this world? See, this is cheaper. Be glad it's cheaper. And it's cheaper by 10, which is a lot. Now, You want that in front of every one of these. On the other side, you want to use the more expensive nuts. Is the disc trajectory. Unless, of course, you fail. And you have to guess. Now, most of the time, they'll give you a pretty much full refund. Like, that was $39 back. Originally, I thought the one was like, you should reduce the price by 1. But that means one person is just complaining about the price. If it's a 2 people are complaining about the price. If it's a 3 people are complaining about the price. I figured that out. That was my downfall. That I figured that out too slow. If I figured that out any faster, I could have avoided tragedy. Which in this game is known as bankruptcy. Because you can actually run out of money. Like if you have the exact amount of money and you pay for the exact item that costs that exact amount of money, the game will declare you bankrupt. But also because it wants you to keep playing, it will tell you if you want to, it will ask you if you want to open a new pack or anything. Always say no. Look at that! The food court is attracting so much attention. Now, don't even try. What the? Oi! I can remember one thing. New Pacos mostly come during the day. So you won't see any random pack guests just coming in the middle of the night. You won't see that. Like see, as soon as they hit day, pack guests start appearing. And I'm reducing the price by a little bit more. Because I want a few more viewers. Fiend Pa. Because my name's too long. Pack name. You know what I have to do? Whip off Disneyland. Yes. Welcome to Whip Off Disneyland, everybody. Who wants to come to Whip Off Disneyland? You can actually wide this wide. Not to say that you can't wide all the other wides, but I don't recommend you wide the wides. Because you won't get anything in return. But I mean, you won't get anything in return. Also, the power hats I still see too little. See what he sees. It's high prices. Because the tables don't have a price to use. I would have been outraged if they had a price. I would have actually killed the game developers. Thoughts of the stop drink song? No one is thinking about it. Ha. Nobody likes you. Like, traditionally, I have to price. Which, by this game standards, is like half the price on anything. It's just like ridiculous. Also, I hate that. Do you want to get stabbed? Does that make it a possibility? Use the trash bins! Okay. Never mind about collecting the prices. Trash bins. I am sorry. But that is unacceptable. Trash bins. I saw no trash bins, so I just threw it on the ground. Trash bins. There. Tons of trash bins. Deal with it. It must mean it's all. I didn't see it. But you still need to clean it if it ended up on the ground. Also, you can get permanently stuck in the animation if you're smart. If you try to walk through the animation, it will not work. Until, of course, the cleaning bar has filled up. Then it will work. See, during the night I have around 40. But during the day I have around 50. Yeah. So, it is 10 less than the game starts you off. The price of the park now. 10. the game literally tells you add 5 pack cost to stop decreasing it. And guess what? It actually forces you to stop decreasing it. The nerve of the game developers to stop you from lowering the prices. Now I do see the reason for this. Because people could just lower their prices to one and get like 10,000 visitors. But lowering it to 5 is still like, what? You let us do that. Like, what were you thinking? See, look. See, I can ride the word. It's not fun. Okay? Guess what? If you're cleaning and you jump on a ride, you'll be stuck in the cleaning animation. No joke. Try to set up a setup in this game where you can do that. And trust me, it will not work. And trust me, it will work. Just not the way I intend it to. Is basically what I'm saying. Sometimes it can lead to bad things. Oh, finally I can see what the lights produce. Light. Your decorations can actually judge your park rating. And no, I am not going to put in crystals because they produce light. Even though that is a valid reason to put them into your park, they produce the tiniest bit of light. Guess what you should realize of this? I'm actually planning to do something. You saw magical crystals there. Then you got these hanging upside down. Oh no. But wait. Can I build here? There, something is here. I wonder what. And don't even try it with normal crystals. You'll get the exact same result. Unless of course you're smart and you make them one plank higher, then it would work. But who would do that? Me. That too. See, look, you can lower and unload that. Like, see? So really, I created a spectacle. Basically, I created parkour. Really hard parkour, but still parkour. Hey, Macarena. Sorry, I just didn't this. Also, if you want, you can mess with this. $10 per column. I don't recommend doing it. Trust me, don't. But do mess with the decorations. Like, remember the 150 upside down ones? The way I was able to raise them. Try to create a parkour map. Nobody will try it. Because they'll think you're insane. Or create a place only you can get to. Now, once I did do this. Just nobody agreed it was worth to try. Like, they really don't agree to you doing this? And then at the top, change it to glass. And using your intellect, if you're just really smart. You'll realize that glass is the stuff people use. I'm sorry to anybody. Really, I'm sorry to the pop goers. Okay, for this, you'll need to remove one piece. Then you could put a sign up here. Basically, like saying something. And then it's sign, number sign, sign. See, I recommend and just a normal plain sign. See, they deserve the worst hat. And remember, it won't distract the pack goers as long as you have no paths underneath it. It won't confuse them, since they don't walk on glass. Imagine just going to somebody's pack and then being like, "Oh, can you do my parkour?" When really you can just walk across this. So they'll try unnecessarily hard for a thing they can just walk across. And just to be that kind of person, I'll create a higher platform. I want to be that kind of person. It's like, oh yeah, you can also go higher. If you found I wasn't. No. Imagine just having that happen. Then you just go like. Knew it was so good. Knew it was going somewhere. Imagine if they just fought that. Like, they knew. Now remember, this doesn't increase the cost of the item. Please make your parkour physically possible. That's actually a disclaimer that they should have. If you're making parkour, please make your parkour possible. We do not want somebody finishing near the end of your parkour. I'm like, dude, this isn't possible. And just like last time, we'll have a little column of block manipulation. You know what? They're gonna get a legacy path for getting up here. Now, I said don't waste your money on legacy paths earlier. But for this case, I think we need legacy paths. Just a second. Anyone. Wait, what? Popcorn. You know what? I should just make the 10 times easier one. Which any genius will spot from a mile off. Some people. Seriously, this park is incredibly cheap to go in. You can go into this park for free. But everything else in the park costs money. As soon as it hits the daytime, people will flock to the park like pigeons. Also, I don't know what's with the filter. Just a second. Use face care. Oh, brightness. Oh, glad. Oh, effect. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh, yeah? Let's give you black and white. Actually, no, I need to keep that. I think that's enough progress for one live stream. I will end it. And also, that was around an hour and a half. Wait, did I fail at ending it?